everyone, this is Shellby Nalette with By Grace International. Today I want to talk to you about what success looks like. At the beginning of October, we helped move my parents out of their home of 28 years. We first moved into this house as a family of 5 when my siblings and I were all young kids. It's the home where we were raised in. It's the only home we really remember living in. 28 years later, as we prepare to say goodbye, I found myself watching my sister, who's pregnant, playing with my niece in our front yard, my brother preparing to drive the last truck out of the driveway, my parents ensuring the last little things were done and the door was locked, all while I'm laying on the grass and taking pictures of my childhood home. Just a few minutes before, we had been cleaning the floors and walking through the halls for the last time, and began to think about the many happy memories that one has in a loving childhood home. When I woke up the next morning and began to reflect some more in the morning quietness of my own home, which, let's be honest, isn't all that quiet, about this move and what adventure awaited my parents, and on the many fond and treasured memories that we had in those 4 simple walls, I began to think, this is success. This is what it looks like, and this is what it feels like. Too often we define success by promotion, gain monetarily, social status, church size, nice cars, etc. But that morning, as I sat in my own home with my kids, blowing loud whistles that someone had given them, Paw Patrol blaring too loud on the TV, I thought of how far this is from the truth. Success is not defined by objects or the monetary things in life. It's defined by being steady and consistent. Success is my mom sitting at the bottom of our staircase every night with my sister and me, talking to us about our goals and our struggles, our lives, anywhere from 5 minutes into the wee hours of the night. No matter how tired she was, she always sat there as long as we'd talk, listening, engaging with us. Then she would pray a simple prayer that was heartfelt over us and send us up to bed. Success is walking down the stairs as a young girl late at night or early in the morning and turning to my right, and my dad's office was right there, and finding him in a worn down golden yellow velvet chair with his lamp on reading his Bible. Success is in the safety I'd find crawling into his arms, interrupting his alone time, and laying on his lap a moment. I saw the scruffs on the walls and remembered where I'd fallen down the stairs and broke a spindle after running too fast down the stairs and falling. Success is in the stable, loving home, even if the walls are scuffed by children and you've had to replace broken spindles. I looked at my parents' manicured lawn and remembered the swing set fort that my dad built with his own 2 hands for me and my siblings to play on, and the countless friends we had over, and the hours upon hours spent playing in the yard that he kept, seeing the flower beds my mom would mulch with her irises blooming in the early days of summer. This is success. Let me pause for 1 second and just say, if you're getting anything out of these videos that David and I post, if you would go ahead and like the video, it would really help us out. I've begun viewing success differently these days. Success to me is now defined by the steady and consistent ways of life. Success in my marriage looks like the coffee David so kindly brews for me each morning while I get our children ready for school. Success in our home looks like our own family of 5 dancing in the kitchen, singing at the top of our lungs while Alexa plays "Here Comes the Sun" and our dog Ruby barks at us. Success in our walk with Christ looks like my husband kneeling in worship and my daughter whispering in his ear, "Daddy is having a moment with Jesus." And success in our ministry looks like David and I partnering together and being on the same page in all things as we follow after the heart of our Father. Success in our finances looks like the consistency of a paycheck and having the ability to bless others while God has provided and taken care of all of our needs. Success in our children looks like when they are angry or they're hurt, they run to us to be their calm space and to dry their tears. Success in my childhood home wasn't found in updated appliances or brand new cars in the driveway or marble countertops. It was in me and my siblings posing on the stairs to recreate a nearly 30-year-old photo after helping my parents pack and load up their home for nearly 2 weeks. It was a united family with godly parents smiling as we stood in the front lawn of our childhood home. It's our family with spouses and kids sprawled everywhere, soaking wet after a downpour, eating In-N-Out at 10 p.m. around the kitchen island in a delusional, tired state, discussing the Cowboys game we didn't get to watch. I can't help but think of the good God that we serve, the attributes that I love most about him, and what makes him such a good God to serve. This is where I'm at in this season. And this is the facet that I love most about him right now. He is faithful, steady, and consistent. And we can fully trust in him as our Savior. Despite the scuffs on the wall and the worn down fence, success is defined in our souls by so much more. He desires for us to prosper in our mind, our will, and our emotions. He is our ever-present help in time of need. And although we might just see an old, run-down house that we think doesn't have much to offer, he sees the child he knew before he formed them in their mother's womb, who is daily growing and falling and learning and moving closer to eternity with him. Success in life cannot be defined by the dictionary, and it can't be truly defined by words. Success is found in living a life before God in both service to him and service to others. Success looks and it feels like this: being steady and consistent throughout the ebbs and the flows of life. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to learn more about the ministry or support us financially, we've got links in the description box below. If you ever wondered if a woman is able to preach, click this video right here, somewhere around here it'll be.